A James Beard Award is a top shelf kind of honor. Every year, the national recognition goes to the best restaurants and chefs.
And this year, there are 5 Birmingham restaurants and chefs that are James Beard Award semifinalists. Outstanding Chef Rob McDaniel of Bennett, Best Chef in the South Region Kristen Hall of Lafette, and Jerry Martha and Ryan O'Hara of Pizza Grace. Outstanding Professional in Cocktail Service, Eric Bennett of Continental Drift, and Outstanding Hospitality, Bottega. We're taking you inside these standout establishments to reveal what makes them truly special, spotlighting the chefs and restaurants behind every mouth-watering experience. WVTM 13 Zoe Blair is taking a bite in Birmingham.
When it comes to cocktails, Eric Bennett is shaking things up. Whether it's with mint, bitters, or a fun new liqueur,
we add a watermelon, cranberry, apple liqueur that we make.
The Continental Drift co-owner is always filled to the brim with new ideas.
We're always researching and developing new flavors and sort of new ways to allow flavor to access you in a way that makes sense.
And he's earning national recognition for it as the only bartender from Alabama on the list of James Beard semifinalists for Outstanding Professional in Cocktail Service.
It really encompasses not only creating fun flavors and cool cocktails, but also providing an environment and an atmosphere for people to feel safe and comfortable to try new things and do that.
What makes them so special is the drift part of Continental Drift. Their menu changes every few months. Right now, all of their featured cocktails are inspired by Northern Italy. This is a Can You Spritz It, their take on an Aperol Spritz. It's made using ingredients inspired by and some actually from Italy.
Even though you may not know what those ingredients are, our job is just to introduce them to you in a way that's fun and nice.
Born and raised in Irondale, bartending wasn't always Bennett's ambition.
I got my start in bartending because I needed money in college. And so I started in the industry working at a sort of casual fine dining place. Once I made the decision to really sort of step into the world of craft bartending and creating flavors that are really interesting to people across the spectrum, I knew that this was something that I wanted to do long term.
He's one of the 5 local culinary connoisseurs on the list of James Beard nominees. Bennett says that's the cherry on top.
The great thing about what I've been able to do for my career is see a large portion of what is really great about the food and beverage scene here in Birmingham. We have a really great foundation of fine dining and on which we've been able to really do almost anything. And so across many different food types in the city, we've been able to have chefs with really great success because they come in a lot of ways from that foundation.
Taking a bite or
So we'll shake.
a sip in the Magic City, Zoe Blair, WVTM 13.